Today type of testing, installation testing. Installation testing. Today type of testing, installation testing. So wherever you go, after developing the application, after testing the application, we need to go to customer place and we need to install the application into client environment.
Mm.
For that purpose, each and every software company, they will provide installation document. Using that installation document, we will install the application into client environment. Some companies
Okay.
only installation purpose, they will maintain deployment engineers, but all the companies will not maintain deployment engineers. Senior software test engineers only will go to customer place and they will install the application into client environment. If at all installation successful, then they will come to a conclusion that the given guidelines correct. Otherwise, then they will come to a conclusion that the given guidelines are not correct. Why? Because they will not apply their own ideas. Whatever the software company people given, the document strictly they will follow. They will not use own ideas. Whatever they given, that installation document guidelines, they will strictly follow and they will install the application into client environment. So
Okay.
installation testing also we will do. Installation testing also we will do. Next, compatibility testing. Compatibility testing. Next, compatibility testing. For example, for example, for ICICI Bank people want software.
Okay.
ICICI Bank people want one software. They said the developer project should work in Windows 7 environment. The developer project should work in Windows 7 environment. Then testers will, sorry, developers will use some technologies like which technology suits for Windows 7, Java or .NET or PHP. They will choose any of the technology, so they will develop the application. They will choose any of the technology, .NET, Java or PHP. .NET, Java or PHP. They will choose any of the technology and they will develop the uh, application. So
Okay.
this is the project. Customer said only single requirement. The customer said the developed project should work in Windows 7. So if it is satisfied the Windows 7 environment, more than enough. More than enough. But so some company, so Microsoft company, they are introducing one software into one product into market. X X product they want to release into market. So first of all, they will install XP. XP within that XP is comfortable or not, it will check. They will check. And Windows 7, they will install in Windows 7. It is very comfortable with Windows 7 or not. They will test with Windows 7 and the next they will install in Windows 8. Next
Okay.
they will install in Mac. Why? Because this is the product worldwide people will use. So different operating system people they will use this product. So
Mm.
within that different operating systems, this product is properly working or not. First of all, they will create own setup in the company and they will install different possible combinations. With that different possible combinations, it is working or not, they will check. If it is working, then only they will release it to market. That is product.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So this compatibility testing is only for web-based
not
applications, not
not
for
product
client.
based applications.
Okay.
Okay, if it is
No, for
project, if
client
it,
server application.
huh?
For client server applications.
Client server application is very different. I will tell you that is one of the concept in our course in manual testing only. So I will tell
Okay.
you later. But here what I am saying, if it is project, only if it satisfies the customer requirements, more than enough.
Okay, sir.
That is project. If it is project product, worldwide people different operating system they will use.
Okay.
Within the different operating systems also, this product is working or not, they will create one setup in company. If it is working, then only they will release into market. That is product.
Okay, sir.
Already in XP, already Java installed. In that situation, it is working or not. They will check. Windows 7
Okay.
already .NET installed. In that situation, it is working or not. They will check. Windows 8 already SQL Server installed. In that situation, it is working or not. They will check. Mac already they installed some PHP. In that situation, it is working or not. They will check.
Okay, sir.
Different possible combinations. This X product working or not. They will install with different possible combinations. Within the different possible combinations, the product is working or not, they will do testing. That's why that is called compatibility testing. Compatibility testing mostly we will do in product based companies. Mostly we will do in product based company. If it is
Okay.
project, only if it satisfies the single customer requirement, more than enough. But if it is product, different operating system people, different softwares already installed people, they will use this product. In that situation, it is working or not, they will do testing. That's why that is called compatibility testing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Next testing. Next testing, usability testing.
Okay, sir.
Usability means user friendly.
Okay.
Usability means user friendly. That application user friendly or not, they will do testing. User friendly. User friendly means usability means user friendly. User, he need to feel convenient or comfortable. Then only we can say that application is usability application. Not only justifying the customer requirements. If it is justifying the customer requirements, that is not quality application. If it is justifying the customer requirements, that is not quality application. That should be user friendly. Then only we can say that is usability application. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not only
Okay.
justifying the customer requirements. If it is justifying the customer requirements, that is not quality application. That should be user friendly. That should be user friendly. For example, we have many browsers like Opera, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome. We have number of browsers, but most of the people they will use which one?
Mostly Chrome, sir.
Chrome. Why they will use? So it is very user friendly. Okay.
Okay.
Opera and Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox also browsers, but worldwide people, most of the people they will use only Google Chrome. Why? Because it is very user friendly. Okay.
Okay.
User he can feel very convenient or comfortable. So user is feeling convenient or comfortable, we will do testing. So that's why that is called usability testing. That the developed application is user friendly or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called usability testing.
Okay, sir.
Next testing.
Sir, quick
Yeah,
question, sir.
ask me, madam.
Do we have anything called use case document? According to that, we have to test, or every company maintain that, sir?
Yeah, some companies. Recently, I asked one of the student. So he is working in MNC company. Sir, we are not preparing any use case document. They will not provide any use case document. Directly, we will write a test cases. He said. But usually all the companies they will provide FRS document as well as use case document. Using use
Oh,
case document, we can understand the requirements very clearly. Without giving the use case document, we can't understand the requirements.
okay, sir.
After getting the
Sir,
use case document only, we can understand the requirements very clearly. Just tomorrow onwards, we can enter into use case concept only. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow, test planning. Day after tomorrow, we can enter into use case document. Madam. I will explain you very clearly, madam.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Next testing, end-to-end testing. Usability testing over. Next end-to-end testing. End-to-end testing. For example, I'm going to bank. First of all, I need to log in. After that, I'm doing money transfer. First, I'm going to bank. First, I'm doing balance inquiry. Next, I'm
Okay.
doing money transfer. Once again, I'm doing balance inquiry. Next, money withdrawals, balance inquiry, cash deposit, balance inquiry, log out. Login done by me, log out also done by me. Login done by me, log out also done by me. So this is end-to-end scenario. This is end-to-end scenario. Login done by me, log out also done by me. Login is starting scenario. Login is
Okay.
starting scenario. Login is starting scenario. Logout is ending scenario. Starting
Okay.
scenario is to ending scenario. If you work with any application, that is called end-to-end testing. So if you work with any project, we can call end-to-end tester. So starting scenarios to ending scenario, if you work with any application, that is called end-to-end testing. So usually only MNC companies will encourage end-to-end testing. If it is small companies, they will not maintain end-to-end. So if they get any new project, they will take into their project. If they get another new project, they will take into their project.
Okay,
Only
sir.
MNC companies
So,
only they will maintain end-to-end.
sir, this testing and system testing is a difference, sir.
System testing is totally different. So system testing means after deploying the application, after installing the application into one computer, we will perform different types of testings. So
Okay,
this is
sir.
the one of the type of testing. So after
Okay.
installing the application into one environment, we will work with that application end to end.
Okay, sir.
This is end to end testing.
Okay, sir.
Next testing end to end is over. Next monkey testing. Monkey testing. Monkey
Hmm.
testing also one of the type of testing in which one will perform abnormal actions on the application intentionally. Okay.
Hmm.
Monkey testing is nothing but this is also one of the type of testing in which one will perform abnormal actions on the application intentionally in order to find out the stability of the application. So that type of testing is known as monkey testing. Monkey testing also one of the type of testing in which one will perform abnormal actions on the application, not normal action, abnormal actions like I will show you. What is the abnormal action? I'm taking 10 in the place of value 1. I'm taking 20 in the place of value 2. I'm clicking on add button. It is the normal action.
Hmm.
I'm without taking any value, directly I'm clicking on add button. So this is abnormal action, meaningless action. So I'm not taking any values, so directly I'm clicking on add button. So that is called
Hmm.
abnormal action. Now, previous we discussed usability testing. Usability testing means user friendly application. This application is not user friendly. Okay, unfortunately, without taking values, I clicked on add button. So that message, that pop-up window need to show, please enter values, then click me. It need to show that message. But it is
Hmm.
showing runtime error 13 type mistake. This is
Hmm.
this is not this is not user friendly. This is
This.
not user
Okay.
friendly. So once again, if I click on OK button, application enter close. So this
Hmm.
is not user friendly. User friendly means whenever I'm directly clicking on add button, it need to show some message. Please enter values, then click me. So, but
Okay.
it is showing runtime error 13 type mismatch.
Hmm.
This application is not user friendly application. Okay, right.
Okay.
Our concept is monkey testing.
Monkey.
Monkey testing means without taking any values, if you directly click on add button, that is called monkey testing. Why I am taking intentionally, I am doing. Intentionally, I am doing. Why I am doing? In order to find out the stability of the application. In order to find out the stability of the application. So I'm doing abnormal actions intentionally. So if one perform abnormal actions on the application intentionally, in order to find out the stability of the application, then the type of testing is known as monkey testing. Monkey testing
Okay, sir.
also
This is
one of the
done
type of
by
testing.
manual way, or this is done by automation way, sir?
What ma?
This is done by manual way or automation way, sir?
Which one monkey testing?
Ah, monkey test.
Must do manually we can do, automation also we can do.
Okay, sir.
Without taking any values, directly we can click on add button. So compulsory it will show you one the pop-up window. So that
Okay.
pop-up window, why I'm doing without taking values? So in order to find out the stability of the application, so this is the one of the negative type of testing. The test engineer should have negative mindset up, then only he will become a good test engineer. A test engineer should have negative mindset up, then only will become a good test engineer. So negative testing also very, very important for us. So a tester should have negative mindset up, then only he will become a good test engineer. So negative thinking also very, very important for testers.
Okay, sir.
So whenever you are doing positively, so you can't get more defects. Whenever you are thinking, your thinking is negatively, so then you can get more defects.
Okay,
So
sir.
a test engineer should have negative mindset of, then only will become a good test engineer. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Next, reliability testing. If it is monkey testing, if one perform abnormal actions on the application. Monkey testing means if one perform abnormal actions on the application.
Mm.
Reliability testing means if one perform continuous actions on the application. Intentionally, here also we are performing, if one perform continuous actions on the application intentionally in order to find out the stability of the application, so the type of testing is known as reliability testing. Reliability testing also one of the type of negative type of testing, one of the negative type of testing. A test engineer here also, why he is doing continuous action? In order to find out the stability of the application. For example, I bought new phone, iPhone, I bought new iPhone. So how many hours it is giving backup, I want to find out. So what I need to do, just continuously I will play the music, games and videos,
Mm.
charts, everything. So if I do continuously, how many hours backup it is giving, so I can find out.
Mm.
So that is in order to find out the stability of the application. So if
Mm.
one perform continuous actions on the application intentionally in order to find out the stability of the application, so the type of testing is known as monkey test, reliability testing. If one perform continuous actions on the application intentionally in order to find out the stability of the application, so the type of testing is known as reliability testing. Monkey testing and reliability testing both are belongs to soap testings, both are belongs to soap testings. Monkey testing and reliability
Okay.
testing, soap soap testings.
Okay.
Monkey testing and reliability testing both are belongs to soap testings. Monkey testing, reliability testing both are belongs to soap testings.
What is soft testing, sir?
So this is that is type of testing, one of the type of testing. So native type of
Okay.
testing in order to find out the stability of the application. So that time we will use this soap testing. So monkey testing and reliability testing both are belongs to soap testings. Next testing, expert testing. So expert in testing area or software area, we have different domains like banking domain, finance, healthcare, insurance, educational, different domains. If it is anyone working with only one domain in 15 to 20 years, he will become a expert. If it is
Okay.
anyone, if he work with any single domain 15 to 20 years, he will become a expert. He will become a expert. He expert without having any customer requirement document, directly he can perform testing on the application. Without having any customer requirement document, directly he can perform testing on the application. So the type of testing is known as experts testing. Only domain experts can do this type of testing. So if we want to test any application, compulsory we need to take the reference of FRS document, then only we can test the application. But domain experts, without having any customer requirement document, directly they can perform testing on the application. So the type of testing is known as experts testing. Only domain experts can do this type of testing. Experts testing means only domain experts can do this type of testing. Only without having any customer requirement document, directly they can perform testing on the application. So the type of testing is known as experts testing. Only domain experts can do this type of testing. Okay, madam?
Okay, sir.
Right. Next testing, port testing. Port is nothing but it is a client place. So installation testing, what is installation testing? After developing the application, after testing the application, we need to go to customer base and we need to install the application into client environment. That is the installation testing. Port testing means, port means it is a client place. After installing the application into client environment, within that environment application is properly working or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called port testing. So after developing the application, after testing the application, after installing the application into client environment, within that environment application is properly working or not, once again we will do testing. That's why that is called port
So
testing.
testers will do the testing, sir, this port testing?
Port testing.
No, the testers will do?
Only testers, this 18 types, whatever we are learning, this 18 types only testers will do. After install the application into client environment, within that environment application is properly working or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called port testing.
So testers will go to that client place and they'll test it, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir.
One software is working in my environment, in my system. One application is working with Windows 7. My operating system is Windows 7. That application is here working. If I come to your place, that application may work or not, I don't know. Why? Because yours operating system also Windows 7 only, but it may work or not, we can't say. Why? Because already installed softwares may not allow. Already installed software in your computer, this application will not allow. So in that situation, it may work or not, we can't say. So after installing the application into client environment, once again we will do testing. Within that environment, application is properly working or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called port testing. Port is nothing but it
How
is a
many
client
testers
place.
will be involved in this, sir?
Huh?
How many testers will be involved in this, sir?
We can't say, madam. Some group of people or single person also you can do port testing within that environment application is properly working or not. So sometimes
Okay.
if it is big application, two, 3 members will go to client place.
Okay, sir.
Based on the project type, that team will be there, madam.
Okay, sir.
Right. Next testing, mutation testing. Mutation testing. Mutation testing means after developing the application, if it is tester, if we do any changes to this application, that is called mutation. Any changes to this application, if you do any changes to this application, testers will not do any changes based on the testers request or order or complaint. So developers will do changes, but testers will not do, but testers will raise the defect.
Okay.
If you do any changes to this application, that is called mutation testing.
Wantedly, they are introducing error and they are seeing whether the system is throwing error or not.
No. For example, based on the customer requirements, they developed one application.
Okay.
They used one color, font color is not very good. This color, this font color they used, this font they used. This is not very user friendly. So that time tester will do some request or order or complaint. Sir, this is not at all good. So that application should be good. So just change the color, change the font color size, or just change the font. So it feel very good. If you take Times Roman something, if you do the change, it will be very good. Look and feel very good. So this is the suggestion or order or request, whatever it is. If you do any changes to that application, that is called mutation testing.
Okay.
Next testing, ad hoc testing. Very, very important. First 3 undergo this one, ad hoc testing. Ad hoc testing. Ad hoc testing. What is ad hoc testing? For example, this is the work, madam. This
Okay.
work, if you do daily 10 hours, it will take 30 days, madam.
Sir, that go-to meeting is actually covering up the whatever you're drawing.
No. There is no, close that one.
Okay,
Minimize
the
that one.
go-to meeting, the
Minimize.
go-to-meeting tab is there, no? The tab.
That's in your system only. In my system, there is no.
No, actually, one sec, sir. Not able to minimize that. Okay, sir. Uh,
All right. Yes. Here we have some work. If you do daily 10 hours, if you do daily 10 hours, it will take 30
mm.
days, madam. If you do 10 hours, it will take 30 days, madam. Your team lead suddenly came to your cabin and he is saying at any cost you should complete this work today itself. What will you do?
uh, Today itself.
Hmm.
Only the main thing I'll take and test.
Hmm.
Only the important ones,
Hmm.
the prioritized one,
Hmm.
I will take and test.
Okay. So then we will do ad hoc testing. So nothing better than something. Something better than nothing.
Okay.
Okay. So there is no
Mm-hmm.
chance we can't complete this work very successfully. But we need to do something. We need to do something. So after understanding the requirements very clearly, our own style we will do testing. That's why that is called ad hoc testing. After understanding the requirements very clearly, our own style we will do testing. That's why that is called ad hoc testing. Okay. Here we can't complete successfully, madam. There is no chance. There is no chance. But still something better than nothing. So we will do ad hoc testing. Ad hoc testing means after understanding the requirements very clearly, our own style we will do testing. That's why that is called ad hoc testing.
This is there in the industry, sir. People do this.
No. It is very rare. It's very
Mm.
rare situation. Why? Because each and every
Low quality.
software company, each and every software company compulsory they will perfectly they will schedule the work. Perfectly they will do schedule the work at any cost they can complete the task every day task they will complete every day, madam.
Okay, sir.
Okay, there is ad hoc testing rare. It happens very rare. Okay,
Okay.
right. Last testing, security testing. Security testing we will do in three ways. One is authentication testing, direct URL testing, firewall leakage testing. Security testing we will do in three ways: authentication testing, direct URL testing, firewall leakage testing.
Okay.
Authentication testing, direct URL testing, firewall leakage testing. What is authentication testing? First we will discuss authentication testing. So we have an application. Customer said that username field should take AAA. Customer said that username field should take only AAA. Password field should take only triple B. Okay, username login up. This is the login application. Okay, this username field should take customer is said requirement. Customer requirement is the username field should take AAA. Password field should take only BBB. So now we need to test this application. Only AAA and BBB it is taking, or any other letters also it is taking. We will take different wrong usernames and wrong passwords. In that situation also it is allowing or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called authentication testing. Not only right username, right password, we will take wrong usernames and wrong passwords. In that situation also it is allowing or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called authentication testing. Why we are calling authentication? After giving username and password, if you click on sign in but login button, it will move like this. So authenticating. So this is authentication period. It will check this username, and whenever you are registered that username, it will compare the usernames and passwords. If it is both are same, it will enter into next page. Otherwise, it will show you error message. So that is called authentication testing. Not only right username, right password, we will take wrong usernames and wrong passwords. In that situation, it is allowing or not, it is accessing or not, we can access or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called authentication testing. So why we need to do testing, sir? So after developing the application, minimum we need to provide some security. Minimum we need to provide some security. So if it is there is no security, so there is no use of that application. For example, username AAA, password BBB. If I enter any letter, it is allowing. So what is the use? No use, na? So that is the reason
No.
each and every software company, they will do security testing also. Next, direct URL testing. URL means after opening our Gmail or Yahoo Mail, whatever it is, top of the page we can get one URL. Top of the page we can get one URL. Using this URL, somebody they want to access this page. Using this URL, they want to access this page. In that situation, it is allowing or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called direct URL testing. Only using this URL, they want to access this page. In that situation, it is allowing or not. It is allowing or not, we will do testing. So that's why that is called direct URL testing. That's why that is called direct URL testing. Last one, firewall leakage testing. Last one, firewall leakage testing. For example, madam, this is the company. Each and every software company, they will maintain common repository. Each and every software company, they will maintain common repository. Common repository is nothing but it is a storage place where we can store the total company information. Why? Because this is not permanent job. Today employees, tomorrow they may leave the company. Today project manager, tomorrow he may leave the company. So there is no permanent jobs. So that's the reason each and every software company, they will maintain common repository. Common repository is nothing but it is a storage place where we can store the total company information, recently completed project information, upcoming project information, total turnover, and how many projects going on, how many employees will be there, total gross income, Sensex, everything they will store in one repository. So using username and password, we can access this information. For example, each and every employee having one username and password. Using that username and password, they can access this information. So, for example, I'm test engineer. I can access up to here. Some information only I can access. Some information only I can access. Some information only I can access.
Okay.
Team lead, test lead. You can access up to here. Project lead. You can access up to here. And company CEO. You can access entire information. You can access entire information. You can add, you can delete, you can edit, you can do any modifications. So using that username and password, you can access entire information. Now one level of username and password, one level of user using the username and password, they want to access other level of pages. In that situation, it is allowing or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called firewall leakage testing. one level of users using username and password, they want to access other level of pages. In that situation, it is allowing or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called firewall leakage testing. Okay, one level of users using username and password, they want to access other level of pages. In that situation, it is allowing or not, we will do testing. That's why that is called firewall leakage testing. That's why that is called firewall leakage testing.
So here a team leader can't access PL,
No,
PL can't access CEO, but CEO can access PL, PL can access TL.
yes,
Okay.
that is the concept.
Okay, sir. So that before this you said one security test, not security testing. Some browser we are
Adapt,
browser. No, no, no. Before this firewall leakage.
direct URL testing.
Direct URL testing is that directly we are pasting the URL name and then we are checking whether it's coming or not.
And so for example, after entering your Gmail, it will show you one URL. Just copy that one and paste in other new tab, so it will not open.
Why, sir? It will not open. I didn't understand.
For example,
Uh,
I'm going to Gmail. This is the URL.
Okay.
Copy
Okay.
and taking new tab. Control V, enter. In the same system, if it is same system, it is working. So
Okay.
first, I'm log out this one.
Okay.
Okay, log
Okay.
out. Now try to access.
Okay.
It will not open. Got it?
Okay. Okay, sir.
So that is direct URL testing.
Okay.
So levels of testing is finished, madam. So
Okay.
tomorrow class, STLC, software testing life cycle.
Okay.
Right. STLC introduction. STLC introduction. STLC, software testing life cycle. This is our heart of the course. This is our work. This is our job. This is our life. That is STLC. STLC means software testing life cycle.
Okay. Sir, for all this testing, whichever testing you taught me,
Hmm.
so for that and all, can we have some examples, sir, real-time examples?
Yeah. So if you want
Ex-
any type of testing, you want any example, ask me. I will show you.
Okay, so now for interview purpose only, I just wanted
Interview
to.
purpose. So, for example, ask me any type of question interview.
Okay. Now you want me to ask?
Oh?
I didn't get you. So now I should ask you?
No, madam. If you want
Uh,
any application, for example, you are unable to explain. So,
okay.
if it is any type of testing, if you are unable to
Uh,
explain that type of testing, ask me. I will explain you very clearly.
Okay, sir.
For
Okay.
example,
I'll ask
regression
you
testing,
questions.
retesting. So it's very regularly we will do. Ad hoc testing. There is nothing. There is no that nothing means there is. We have less time and we need to do more work. So there is nothing. So there is no application. So just we can't say. Just like user friendly or not. Already I shown you. And monkey testing. Already I shown you. And just like
Mm,
some type of testing we can take the example. Some type of example, there is no installation testing, there is no example.
mm,
Compatibility testing, so some application they will not support, some products will not support some operating systems. So first of
mm.
all, they will, before going to delivery into market, first they will install in different possible combination. If it is working, then only they will go to they will install into, they will deliver into market. So some type of testing we have examples, some types of testing there is no examples.
Okay.
Software testing life cycle contains 6 phases, madam. Test planning, test development, test execution, result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting.
Sir, when you said quality center, you will be installing ALM or it is
Quality
quality
center I will
center?
show you, madam.
ALM you are not installing, sir?
Right now I don't have any ALM software. So if you
Okay,
want
sir.
ALM also I can do it. So right now I have that software. So compulsory you should show the experience. If you want to show the experience, I have experience with the quality. Compulsory you should tell I have knowledge on working knowledge, working experience on only quality center. You should tell. Why? Because you
Okay.
are keeping the experience. If you are fresher, just you can say the ALM.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Got it. ALM just now it got released, is it?
Recently released one.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Application lifecycle management. First, initially we called test director. After that, they added two more components now, as quality
You.
center. Then latest version ALM.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah. STLC, software testing lifecycle. Software testing lifecycle contains 6 phases: test planning, test development, test execution, result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting. So first we will discuss plan. What do you mean by plan? What do you mean by plan, madam? Test plan prepared
Plan.
by test lead, madam. Actually, test lead will prepare the test plan. So test plan is very, very important. Without asking your name, they may give job. Without asking your name, they may give job. Without asking this test plan, they will not give job. So it is very, very important. What is plan? What do you mean by plan, madam? Can you explain anything?
Detail, strategy of what we are supposed to do.
Hmm. Plan is nothing but it is a plan is nothing but it is a strategic document which describes how to perform a task in an effective,
Okay.
comma, efficient, comma, optimized way. Plan is nothing but it is a strategic document. Based on the person's strategy, plan will change, madam. So if you want complete say one work, you will plan your plan is different. Same work, if I want complete, my plan is different. Why? Because you have own strategy. Based on your strategy, you will plan. Based on my strategy, I will plan. So plan is nothing but it is a strategic document. So plan, what is the use of plan? We can complete that work in effectively and efficiently and optimized way. So optimization means we can utilize all the inputs. We can utilize all the inputs. So that is called optimization. Each and every person is a optimized company. Each and every company is a optimized company. Each and every person is a optimized person. So company, each and every company is a optimized company. Each and every person is a optimized person. They can utilize all the inputs. So if it is software company also, they will utilize all the inputs, resources. So that is called optimization. Plan is nothing but it is a strategic document which describes how to perform a task in effective and efficient and optimized way. So test plan document contains 12 points, madam. The 12 points tomorrow I will explain you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
This is a
Okay.
very, very important concept, madam. Test plan document.
Okay, sir.
So this recorded file, first of all, I will convert. Before going to convert, wait. Stop.